Hello, I'm Cat, and welcome back to the video. Today I have some very good news for you all because Title Update 53 is now out for Minecraft on the console. You probably already worked that out from the title, but just in case you wanted to hear it confirmed, Title Update 53 is now out, and in today's video I'll be explaining exactly what came in this update and why you should be so excited. So yeah, hopefully you'd all do enjoy it. I'd like that you do like it because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you're excited that TU53, the latest big update for Minecraft console, is now out. So basically just keep in mind this is only out for Xbox and PlayStation in Europe right now. If you're watching this video as it's gone live and you're in North America and you're on PlayStation, you have to wait a little bit because of how those updates time, and if you're on Nintendo platforms, you have to wait another day or so, but you know, for everyone else, the update is now out, and let's talk about exactly what's inside here, because like I said, it's a really interesting size update. It's really big in some ways, and it's, you know, arguably small in others, and it's also the shortest time between two major updates at just 2 months and 3 days since the last, big update did come out. So with that said, let's get straight into talking about exactly what's going on here, because there are two brand new pieces of DLC. First of all, there is the Adventure Time Mashup Pack. This is a really big deal if you love Adventure Time, and it's just, you know, one of the biggest branded mashup pack deals they've ever done. I think it's pretty interesting by itself, and that's something you can now download. It's not free, but it's something you can buy. Also, something that's paid DLC is the Magic the Gathering skin pack, so they're the first two things on the changelog, but then also there's a free bit of DLC. So in case you think, like, you know, all this paid stuff is a bit weird, there's going to be a brand new free glide track. It's called Temple, and you should be able to download it right now, so good news there. Your best run in glide will now be recorded as long as it's under 5 minutes, and a ghost can fly alongside you. So there's a ghost mode now in, this update, so that you can play glide and you can see your best time alongside your current time. So that's very good news. By the way, let's head over to the TU53 sign just so you know that, yeah, look, it's really out now. This is a real thing. So also in this update, the default controls have been changed slightly, and if you want to change them even more, you can do so in the controls menu. So if you're curious how you do this, you go over to the controls, and now you can play around with everything. Do you want to change action and use around because you don't like that? You can do so. Do you want to change, like your crafting and your inventory? You can do a lot of things like this if you really want to, and you can even change sprint to be like left on the D-pad. So now if you want to, as you can see, I just walk forwards, I've pressed left on the D-pad, and now I'm sprinting. There are brand new options available, which is really good stuff. So yeah, default controls have changed. You can now unbind certain controls, you can now rebind stuff. It's really weird, so yeah, that's a thing you can do as of this update that I think is kind of wonderful. So let's turn that to be there, and now, okay, yeah, we can just continue without action. So now, as you can see, there's no way to punch stuff now. It's fun. I'll do something with this later. It's going to be great stuff. I'm looking forward to it. But for now, just keep in mind controls have changed, and you can change them even further. But way more exciting than any of that is the fact that we've got brand new items and a brand new offhand slot, which you can put stuff like your map into. So you can put your map in this offhand slot, or you can put arrows there. So I'd recommend the map is being more important. Honestly, what I would just say is if you're playing Minecraft on the console right now with the current map, the current offhand system, because it's not true offhand yet, what I would just say is leave your, you spawn the map, put it in there, leave it in there at all times, and now you can see your map wherever you walk. It's going to be a bit weird to adjust to this, like, oh, I'm a two-handed cat now, but yeah, there is dual wielding in Minecraft, but it's really not dual wielding. It's just being able to store items there temporarily. It's like the introduction to dual wielding, and that's one of the things that came with this update. Also, that came with this update is the shulker, shell items. So the shulker shell and the shulker box. You take two shulker shells, and you can make a shulker box. What's a shulker box look like? Oh, actually, let me show you the big one. This is what a shulker box looks like right over here. So yeah, this can actually store a bunch of items inside it. So if I, place one down quickly, so let's just find a shulker box over, I forget exactly where they are, honestly, but you can actually put things inside of this box. So by the way, look how many brand new items there are just while we scroll through this. Like, everything's changed, everything's crazy all over the place. So we got concrete, we got I actually have, oh, there we go, here are the shulker boxes. So you can place down a shulker box just like so. So place down that, and now you can store items inside there, and when you break the box, the items actually go with the box itself. So if we can't break it because I unbound that control, but if we did break it, if we were literally able, we're not able to, but if we could, that would be what's happened right there, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, you can now store stuff inside the boxes. The box contains the items even when you break it, and you can use this with redstone. You can use this just to increase your inventory space. It's really good late game content, and now you have more reasons to go to the end. Wonderful stuff. I love late game content, and this is one of the best examples of it. So also we have the iron nugget item. So the iron nugget looks like this right here, and you get it from smelting down your iron tools. It's mostly just a tiny way to get extra efficiency from the game, but you can use it if you really want to. Also, more items can be used as fuel in the furnace. So, oh, the big test I said we'd do before is, will this furnace just start automatically? And the answer to that is yes. It just started smelting, and it started creating light blue glazed terracotta already, which is another brand new feature in this update. As I just showed you earlier, there are 48, well, there's 64 brand new blocks, but there's 48 brand new decorative blocks. So there's 16 colors of concrete, all looking amazing, by the way. There's 16 colors of concrete powder, which looks like colored sand, but it's still pretty good in most cases. And then we've also got the 16 colors of glazed terracotta. You get this by doing this, having your terracotta, which is, by the way, now changed as well, in the furnace, and you use that to get this stuff. It's pretty wonderful little stuff, and yeah, that's a thing you can do right there. However, this isn't the, these features aren't the only things coming in this update, because you can also, use fireworks to actually glide better. So as you can see, here's me gliding right now. And here's me firing a firework and doing it properly. The one thing about this is on the PC, it's really glitched, so it rarely seems to work. At least that's my experience. And also I looked online and a lot of people have the same thing. But on the console, it just kind of works, which is wonderful. I think that's one of the advantages of console. Like, instead of having to be like, oh yeah, you have to back out of your world and then go back in or something like that. Instead, it just works wonderfully, which is really wonderful. So yeah, this is, as you can see, I think this is the best way to explain the new update. I've got a map in one hand, I've got a firework in the other, and I'm flying the Elytra and having some fun with it. So yeah, that is one of the brand new features, perhaps one of the best ones, particularly for survival players. It's more late game content. Like I said, late game's always good, especially for me, because, once you've played survival for this many years, you need this stuff to give you big goals. So, yeah, lots of 64 brand new blocks, 16 colors of 4 types of blocks, a change to all of the colors off-dyed blocks. So not only is there changes to, like all the ones we've seen before, but also wool itself has changed. So if you look at any build made out of wool, it's going to look very slightly different. So look at this, look how different it is. It's different colors. So keep that in mind as you go forwards. And then also there is the fact that there are now different changes, new no block sounds and new sounds for furnaces, filling cauldrons and stuff like that. So basically, yeah, lots of things came in this update. It's a pretty nice update. It's not like the biggest update in the world, but it does have lots of new features. So there are, again, 64 new blocks is the most we've had in an update, but besides, I would say what you gotta keep in mind is there is lots of new things to do, but it's not lots of individual features. But the fact that this is the fastest update ever is what people ask for. Like, can you make an update? And they just did it. 2 months and it's there. Keep that in mind. This is Title Update 53. I'm excited to go through and play it and show you some stuff. So I'll be streaming in about half an hour when this video goes up. So make sure you watch that too. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video. Hope you're excited for TU53 as I am, because I'll be streaming it twice a day and making a bunch of videos. So make sure you keep your eye out for those, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.